Sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at center. And for San Antonio, they've got Wembanyama. Devin Vassell out there with Paul. Then it's Castle. And it's Barnes in at the four. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now, here's Dunn, and he drops it in from the low post. Dunn's got the first points up on the board here for the Clippers. Paul looking around. Over Harden. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Wembanyama. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Paul. Hits from the high post.
Chris Paul will 2-point you to death with that mid-range jumper. He's made a living there.
Screen by Leonard. Harden against Barnes. Leonard with a screen on Barnes. 9 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. Ball outside. Barnes screen on Harden. And Chris Paul hits from deep. Paul's got 5 now.
Chris Paul has put in countless hours making sure he is a deep threat. That is a big-time delivery from 3.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Down at the elbow. Leonard against Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up from 12, and that one comes up a bit short. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. And I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now, here's Vassell. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. 4th, James Harden.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too. And now a look at James Harden. Great showing for him last season and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Now here's Barnes. A floater. No good on that one. Excellent defense there from Zubac. And Doris, what's amazing to me, if you look at Kawhi Leonard's production year to year, there's no drop-off.
There's certainly consistency to what Kawhi Leonard does. When he entered the league, he was a defensive force from the outset. And then he built methodically his offensive game. Free throws, post game, and now range shooting. He is a complete basketball player.
Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team. And that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
Foul for 3. A rebound by the Spurs.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
2 points. That one goes.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Ball against Harden. Pass to Dunn. And stolen by Vassell. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Harden. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Here's Powell. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Ball against Harden. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Oh, good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by Paul. Spurs leading by 3. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So it's the Clippers now. Powell kicks to Harden. Powell with a screen on Paul. And it's done in the corner. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Paul with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Paul with the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for San Antonio.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And again, no good by the Clippers.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Barnes dishes to Johnson. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Nobody near Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Back to Paul. Five to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Driving in, and the rejection by Zubac.
What a great defensive play by Ivica Zubac. This guy just gives you great effort defensively.
Harden, no good. San Antonio leading. Johnson, a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Paul against Harden. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. Pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And it's 7 points for Leonard.
It's one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Done against Paul. Fires from the corner. It's hauled in by Zubats.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Screen by Zubats. It's Harden with the drive. It's good. And it's now only a 1-point San Antonio lead.
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Barnes can't get it to go. Jones the pass to Harden. Now Leonard. Over Barnes. Leonard no luck. And so it's Paul bringing it up for San Antonio. Vassell outside. Outside for Wembanyama. No good on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Leonard with the bucket.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
Stolen by Harden. Tries to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Wembanyama finds Johnson. The kick out to Barnes. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Barnes has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Yeah, with that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
Now here's Harden. Zubats in the post. Wembanyama on him. Zubats, that's good.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. And the Clippers making a change here. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubats. Amir Coffey comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Norman Powell's checked in for Dunn. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Jones. 5 on the clock. Coffey passes to Powell. Drills the three-pointer. Powell's got 5.
Powell can really shoot it from 3. That's a great possession for this team.
Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Champagny. Here's Castle. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Batum with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Powell, that's good. That's 7 points now in the game for Norman Powell. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Knocked away. Bounce pass from Paul. Pass to Castle. With the teardrop, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Ball against Porter. Over Paul. Porter, no luck.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be right back after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Powell. Jones is out there with Batum. Then it's Porter. And it's Coffee in at the 3 spot. Nailed from three-point land.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Tries the spin move. Jones with it. Now guarded by Porter. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Now here's Batum. He picked up 12 points in their last one against the Spurs in San Antonio. Just 5 to shoot. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Jones with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Right, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Jones with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Here's Coffee. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum.
And check out the numbers for Keldon Johnson. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
That puts them in the lead.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
SPURS foul. Champagne. First personal foul. First team foul.
That's a 2 from Powell. Here's Coffee. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porter. Rebound by Johnson.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now Porter, after Keldon Johnson missed from long range. Porter dishes to Jones. From beyond the arc. Porter, no luck. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. On the basket by Jones.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
And here's Porter. Powell, the pass to Jones. Shoots from the right block. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Great, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
San Antonio making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Island's checked in. Passy, the pass to Johnson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Porter looking it over. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Spurs making a switch here. Ranham's checked in, And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mann's checked in for Highland. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Batum, the screen. Man. Rebound, San Antonio. Bassey's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Johnson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Coffey. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Clippers. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Bassey, defended by Batum, and that one's good. Bassey.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Clippers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Now here's Porter. 9 points last game out. Coffey can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 5. Jones with it. Jones covering. And that one drops for him. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Mann. Leonard inside, covered by Barnes. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Johnson gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mann passes to Leonard. Over Barnes. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Johnson dishes to Jones. Barnes against Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson kicks to Jones. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 9. Zubac, a screen on Wembanyama. Porter against Wembanyama. And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Jones. Now, here's Vassell. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
All against Porter. Outside Leonard. Pass to Mann. Now here's Porter. Leonard with a screen on ball. Porter. And that time, also a missed shot.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Clippers trail by 11. To the inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
San Antonio's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Porter. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. In the league, trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. You got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Castle's checked in for Johnson. Off the inbound. Harden the pass to Dunn. Over Castle. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Dunn.
Well, the defense has to be better. Dunn is such a quick release on these mid-range jumpers.
Here's Vassell, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Dunn. Zubac finds Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Trains the three-pointer. Harden's got 10.
You see, in pick-and-roll action, this is where the intellect, the feel, the craftiness, the mastery of James Harden is all on display.
Here's Castle. He's got 5. Pass to Wembanyama. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Ball against Harden. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Vassell against Dunn. Pass to Castle. Oh, good on the 3. Clippers trail by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the
Harden outside. Harden draws the double. From downtown. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Champagne. Barnes outside. Vassell was screen on Leonard. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Harden. Back to Leonard. And here's Harden. Picked off in midair. Here's Castle. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Now Harden. He's got 12. Dunn outside. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Paul. Dunn outside. Misses the 3. Barnes with it. He has 5. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Powell, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. Here is Harden. There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Leonard. 11 seconds left in the first half. Looking to get it going. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Launches from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's San Antonio in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And get ready for the Van Half-Court shot. Drum roll, please.
Welcome. As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Castle is out there with Barnes. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Paul in at the point. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Well, Chris Paul, as efficient a shooter as you'll find, and in the catch-and-shoot situation, he is money.
Zubats with the screen for Powell. Pass to Zubats. Ball against Harden. Shot clock at 6. Done outside. And here's Leonard from 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Clippers trail by 11. Harden with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Outside Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin. A 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Shoots over Zubac. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Harden. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
One of the great NBA players one-on-one in the history of the game, James Harden, has got a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Barnes looking around. Stolen by Zubac. Leonard inside. Barnes on him. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Leonard. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Out to the wing. Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
The Spurs have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard dishes to Harden. Pass to Dunn, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against the Hawks, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Here's Wembanyama. The kick out to Barnes. Pass to Castle. San Antonio again missing. Clippers trail by 9. Leonard finds Harden. Back to Leonard. Harden against Johnson. And here's Harden. He's got 14. And that one is good. Harden's got 16 points.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Castle, guarded by Harden. Offensive rebound. Here's Barnes. They tee that time from Leonard.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3. San Antonio leading by 7. From 12 feet out. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, smart enough to know if there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
And the basket by Harden.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Not giving up on the play. Great job by Keldon to absorb the contact and still get the bucket.
And that one falls for Johnson. Here's Harden. He's got 18. Dunn outside. Knocked loose. And now Wembanyama pushing it up, but no one back to stop him.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Here's Harden. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harden's got 20.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Clippers trail by 10. Dunn passes to Jones.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama. Coming off a terrific season, first in blocks, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight, and so Jones nails both of them. Spurs leading by 8. Now Vassell, he's got 7. Vassell was screen on Powell. Down against Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell against Powell. The 3 from Johnson. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And here is Barnes after the three-pointer from Norman Powell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Screen by Jones. Here's Harden. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Pass to Johnson. That three off the mark. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Now here's Barnes. 9 points in the game so far. Lets the three fly. And they'll get another chance. Here's Castle. Off target from outside. Clippers trail by 9. Harden right side. Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Over Castle. Harden, no good. The Spurs shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Barnes with it. Jones cutting. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
For San Antonio, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've been 8 of 10. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Amir Coffey comes in for Powell. And Porter subbed in for Dunn. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Clippers third.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Jones against Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s doors, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
It's so true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wesley's checked in.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
Now here's Jones. There's the three. And no good that time. Clippers trail by 10. Porter kicks to Jones. Pass to Harden. Stolen by Jones. Over Harden. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 6.
Now that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. That's slammed in by Jones.
Now, James Harden is the master of pick and roll action. This guy flawless in his execution.
Now here's Jones. He's got 6. Pass to Wesley. Johnson with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the middle. Here's Best. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Jones, the pass to Wesley. Here's Johnson. Down low. Here's Bassey. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Bassey's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mann's checked in for the Clippers. Free throw good from Harden.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. And it's Ingram missing. Harden the pass to Jones. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And the Spurs making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Clippers. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Jones. Here's Bassett. Launches it from deep. Batum grabs the miss.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Now here's Harden. He's got 29 points. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 31 points.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Fires away from outside. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man. We got to get some stuff.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Clippers. They've got Kevin Porter. Batum is out there with Jones. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Coffey in at the 3. Here's Mann. Back to Jones. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Spurs leading by 4. Outside, Jones sinks the triple.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Porter against Jones. Porter dishes to Batum. Porter inside. Defended by Jones. That's good from Porter on the assist from Batum.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. A 3 from Johnson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Mann. Another shot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
So it's San Antonio now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jones. Porter with the steal. A solo fast break.
San Antonio.
Indoors, how about Terrence Mann starting on a loaded Clippers team?
Think about this, Kevin. You're joined in the starting lineup by by 3 future Hall of Famers, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden. And what I love about Terrence, he didn't look out of place. Gives you some sense of how capable this young man is fitting in around great players.
And the Spurs making a change here. Sissoko checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Ambas checked in. Porter with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break to tie it up. That's tipped.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Coffey. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. And the Clippers with a change here too. Jones is checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Champagny passes to Jones. Johnson from outside. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Batum, the screen. Here's Porter. San Antonio with the rebound. Branham, the pass to Bessie. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
Batum taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Clippers trail by 4. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Here's Champagny. Pass to Bessie. Now, here's Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
And it's Porter with the ball for L.A. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Mann. Back to Porter. Stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Bassett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Second team foul. Charles Bassey shooting 2.
No good on that one. They can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. Clippers trail by 5. Coffey passes to Leonard. There's the screen from the wing. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw says, not here, not now.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
At the line for the Clippers, Kawhi.
Free throw drops for Leonard.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Chris Dunn comes in for Mann. And it's James Harden in for Porter. Now here's Paul. Driving the lane. There's the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Barnes outside. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Dunn. And they're running.
Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And the Spurs making a change here. Castle's checked in. Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. Harden against Paul. Here's Castle. Lock at 6. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Leonard kicks to Powell. Harden against Barnes. Harden looking it over Barnes. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Paul laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Chris Paul is as competitively tough as they come. Good finish on the interior.
Harden against Paul. Now Harden. Leonard with a screen on Paul. Harden the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Pass to Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Assistant.
Harden's got 6 assists now in the game. Spurs trail by 3. And Benyama outside. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Leonard. Second chance shot. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Stolen by Zubac. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Powell, no one around him. His 3-pointers off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Harden. San Antonio with the rebound. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama against Zubac. They get it back. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Dunn kicks to Harden. On the clock. And Paul pulls it down. San Antonio trailing here. It's Vassell on the wing. Dunn covering. Wembanyama looking it over to take the lead. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
Attention fans. Now on the
Clippers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Powell with a screen on Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
at the line for 2.
Leonard hits them both. Spurs trail by 4. Paul passes to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Leonard. Here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass.
That is absolutely monumental. And you have to admire the way Barnes carries himself right now. I love his poise.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Leonard, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Paul. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. The lead is 2. A 3 from Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Leonard's got 15 points in just the second half. San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Barnes dishes to Paul. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
How about the young fella, Wembanyama with a big-time bucket.
Zubac a screen on Barnes. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Wow, they needed a bucket, and Zubac answers the call big time.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Here's Castle, guarded by Powell. Vassell, offensive rebound. Oh, the easy range of Wembanyama.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
Harden against Paul. Leonard with the screen on Paul. Leonard on the wing. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
To the paint, stolen by Zubac. Harden with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Dunn passes to Leonard. Now here's Powell to the right side. Here's Dunn. The three-pointer no good.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Even in his rookie season, it's easy to see Castle's leadership.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Count it!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 7. What do you think, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And here's Barnes for 3. Now here's Harden. So the Clippers with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing the game of basketball. I love, being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. It takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, James Harden.